project, I decided to design and sew 2 shirts. So what was my inspiration? Well, ever since I was little, I always liked to put together different fabrics and outfits for my dolls, and my aunt was also a big inspiration to this project. She went to college for fashion designing, and I remember ever since I was little, I always went to her fashion shows. I remember loved watching them and just always had a passion for doing this. My grandmother also sews and helped me a lot on this project to get it completed the best of my ability. Beginning, end, and everything in between. The first thing I did was I had to find the right pattern for the type of shirt I want. I used a regular t-shirt fabric pattern and I laid it out flat. First, I cut out the patterns with the numbers and then measured the size that I wanted. I cut out the front piece, the back sleeves, and collar. My second step was I laid my fabric flat and then pinned the cutout pieces to the fabric. I then cut the fabric along the lines of the cutout, and then I ended up with a front piece, a back piece, sleeves, and collar pieces of fabric. You want to make sure that you add a black dot to the front and the back so you remember which one it is whenever you're sewing. Lastly, I completed the finishing touches by adding a bow on the blue shirt by creating one out of some scrap string that I had and hand sewing it. I added elastic to the inside of the shirt to add a scrunch effect to the blue shirt. I added roses around the sleeves of the pink shirt by sewing them on. Here are some helpful resources to give you some tricks, tips, and ideas if you want to make your